Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. What I plan to do this morning is to go through a book entitled What Your Childhood Memories Say About You, and is written by an author named Dr. Kevin Leman and was published on the 14th of September 2007. This author explores how our earliest memories can reveal important insights into our personalities, relationships, and behavioural patterns. And let's see what we can learn from this book, given that learning is simply the art of attaching the unknown to the known. The author talks about the importance of earliest memories and says that they are very, very significant. Dr. Leman argues that our first memories, often seemingly trivial, hold deep emotional significance and can reveal how we perceive the world through children's eyes. Our initial worldview is important as it is foundational and influences us profoundly throughout our lives in either a positive or a negative way. These earliest memories shape our view of both how we see ourselves and how we see others, and how we belong and fit in. Childhood memories reflect our core beliefs. The themes and emotions of our childhood memories often highlight our core beliefs about who we are, how we see life, and the relationship that we have with ourselves, with God, with our parents, with our relatives, our brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, grandparents, to authority, and to our peers and friends. It shapes everything in ways beyond our awareness. So, from the author's perspective, it is critical that we get it right and that we get off to the right start in life. For example, if your early memories involve feelings of abandonment, you may struggle with trust in adulthood. The list goes on, but once a worldview is established, it can be very hard to change or improve. The author also makes another important point where he talks about the fact that birth order matters. Leman, who is a birth order expert, explains how birth order can play a major role in shaping personality, and these traits often show up in early childhood memories. Firstborns, for example, may recall responsibility or leadership moments, whilst youngest children may have memories of seeking attention or being cared for. The important thing to understand is that there are recurring themes that signal emotional patterns. If certain themes and events recur in our memories, they can point to unresolved emotional patterns, things that trigger reactions which are in many ways illogical and irrational. For example, memories involving conflict may suggest a tendency towards people-pleasing or avoidance of confrontation. In a nutshell, we are a complete reflection of our childhood and the meaning that we have placed on all the experiences that have impacted us in some way. Knowing that the irrational fears that we have are either imported or inherited from someone else along the road, or something that we have placed weighting on and given our meaning to. Memories as a guide for self-awareness. Analysing our memories can help us become more self-aware, offering clues about why we react and are triggered by certain situations in specific ways. This self-awareness is key to our personal growth and development, and we're invited to be even more self-aware and to reflect on our lives. Positive and negative memories both provide insight. It's not just negative or painful memories that shape us. It is anything that we have had that have given a weighting to. Positive early experiences can reveal strengths and values, such as a memory of winning a race that might highlight a competitive spirit. We need to cultivate, collect, and curate memories of experiences and make sure that these stories, the stories that we keep, are the ones that empower and energize us in a positive and productive way. The emotions that we have behind our memories are also very important. These emotions that are tied to our memories, such as fear, joy, and sadness, often reveal our subconscious feelings about our experiences and can shed important light on our emotional coping systems. We must assess these memories and make sure that the appropriate emotion was applied, knowing very well that our brains and our minds often let us down because it can add, delete, and delude us. We are the product of many illusions and are a library holding many irrational fears that will never materialize. We therefore are called on to review our memories and adjust them where appropriate, and of course to forgive ourselves and others, and not to hold on to things that are not going to help us become better people. Our perception of events is more important than the event itself. What matters most is not the objective reality of childhood events, but how we interpreted them and how we internalize them. This perception influences our personality and emotional responses in adulthood. It's not what happens to us in life, but what we do about it that really matters, and how we use it. Memories can reveal unconscious coping mechanisms. Our early memories can point to how we learned to cope with difficult situations. For example, a memory of being ignored by a parent may lead to a lifelong tendency to seek approval or avoid rejection. These are things that have impacted us. They're real, and we need to learn how to deal with it. So we need to understand childhood memories in order to know how to use it and to help improve our relationships with everybody around us. By understanding how our childhood experiences shaped us, we can improve our relationships with ourselves and others. Recognizing patterns of behavior stemming from early memories can help us communicate even more effectively and form healthier emotional bonds. So in summary, Dr. Leman's book emphasizes that exploring and understanding childhood memories can be a really powerful tool for self-discovery, emotional healing, and improving relationships. Thank you very much for once again joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where I seek out beautiful places and overlay them with empowering messages. Until next time, yasas and bye for now.